Amazing. Okay. So, Chris, you ready to make some powerful, positive changes in your life?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So, how does hypnosis work? Two parts of the brain, left, right. Left is where we store all the analytical, logical stuff, the mathematical stuff, the thinking stuff. Right, that's where we store our imagination, colors, images, emotions. Okay. In between here, little box, fight, flight, freeze, fight, flight, freeze. Anytime we hit a situation where we feel stress, that's what happens. It starts to fire off. Okay. Anytime there is miscommunication between the two sides, they don't disagree. Guess which side wins? Emotions. Emotions always win. So have you ever had a situation where you came across a stress, something made you feel uncomfortable, and you went into that fight, flight, freeze, and you may have said things that you later regretted? Has that situation ever happened to you?
Once or twice, yes.
Okay. Okay. So what happens over time is all of these negative emotions that come up, they start to pile up on top of each other. It gets heavier and heavier and heavier. So when you think about when you're a small child, maybe even, 3, 4 years old, and a situation occurred, you may have interpreted it differently. So maybe mom and dad were busy and you wanted to play, and they kind of dismissed you, not because they didn't love you, because they were busy. But 3-year-old mind doesn't process that way. So you may have had that feeling of maybe being dismissed or rejected, and that gets stored. It gets stored in a little jam jar with the lid real tight, and it gets laid here on your shoulder. And as we get older, more shit happens. We store it in that jar, we put the lid on, lean it on the shoulder. Okay. So just imagine now over the years, these jars on your shoulders, on your back, causing you to almost fall forward from the weight and fall out of balance because you're carrying that weight. So when you fall out of balance, this is when other things like diseases could come in, or even just not being able to think clearly and not being able to make decisions from a place where you really feel like you're tapping into that wise self. Okay. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what we're going to do with hypnosis is we're going to go in there and we're going to just pull out that crap, open the lids to those jam jars and just let that stuff go. So that slowly, slowly, you can go from that hunched over feeling metaphorically to a place of standing tall, place of power. Okay. A place of balance, which, by the way, we're not fixing you. We're just taking you back to your natural state, because that's already inside of you, that place of power, that person that, we're not born feeling unworthy, guilty, shame. We don't come into the world with those emotions. Okay. The world just kind of dumps them on us. So the mental detox, and which is a big part of the hypnosis, is all about removing all of that so that we can get back to that natural state. Is that something that you think you'd be interested in having?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so we're going to get started with the hypnosis. What I'd like you to do is just focus on the spot, just straight ahead and slightly above, and just stare at that spot. Just keep staring at that spot. Focus, focus, focus. Keep staring at that spot. Keep focusing on that spot. Just focus, focus, focus. And just imagine, only imagine now what it would feel like if that spot was your hypnosis. And it created an energy that slowly came closer and closer and closer towards you. Your hypnosis just coming closer and closer and closer towards you. And just focusing on that spot. That's right. You might feel your eyelids blink and get heavier and heavier and heavier. That's right. And just allow that hypnosis to hit the top of your eyelids, and just feel free to just let them close now. Good. And just imagine, only imagine now in your mind's eye, either a metronome or a pendulum. So a metronome would be at the bottom, going back and forth, and a pendulum would be from the top, going back and forth. So just choose one and just imagine it going back and forth. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Just following it within your mind's eye, just pretending you see it. And the more you notice it, the deeper and deeper and deeper you go into your hypnosis. Now, and just imagine, only imagine now, a sphere above your head, a golden sphere of energy, that golden light above your head, swirling around, and that's your hypnosis. And just imagine what it would feel like for that sphere to just crack open as the hypnosis gently comes down like a waterfall, hitting the top of your head, down the back of your neck. That's right. Along your shoulders. Just feel that warm, comfortable hypnosis as it softens every muscle, every fiber, every organ in your body. And just imagine what it would feel like to allow that hypnosis to go down your shoulders, along your arms, into your fingertips, one by one. That warm, comfortable, liquid sunshine that is your hypnosis. That's right. And just imagine what it would feel like now to have that hypnosis swirling around your heart, warming it up, expanding it, and allow that hypnosis now to drip down past your chest into your stomach, loosening any tension, softening every muscle, every fiber, every cell of your body. And allow that hypnosis now to drain past your hips, down the tops of your legs, past your knees, into your lower legs, and feel what it feels like to have that hypnosis swirling around your ankles, dripping down into your feet, spreading into your toes one by one, and just feel that hypnosis now as it goes past your feet, into the box that your feet rest on, down past that box into the ground, all the way past any floors of your home into the ground that your home sits on, as if it were roots. Just imagine, only imagine now, that hypnosis being roots at the bottoms of your feet, going all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper into the floor. Now, and just imagine, only imagine now, what it would feel like to go to a mystical place. Just imagine going to a mystical, magical place. Only imagine now what it would feel like now to go to that mystical, magical place, a place where you can make perfect, powerful changes now. And notice what you notice. Looking directly in front of you, taking it all in. Just imagine, only imagine now what it feels like to be in this place, a place that makes you feel so comfortable, so good. And just remember, you're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine, and my voice will stay with you. That's right. And just give yourself permission to go deeper into your hypnosis, deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, knowing that as we talk to your subconscious mind, it only wants the best for you. And just allow it. That's right. And just imagine, only imagine now what it would feel like to let go of all the negative, to let go of all the negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Let go of all the negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Just imagine, only imagine now what it would feel like now to let go of all the negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations that have been piling up over the last few days, last few weeks, last few months, last few years, even since you were a little person. Just let it all go now. Just let it go. Just let it all go. And your subconscious mind, that powerful, powerful you, knows exactly the best way to just let go of all the negativity. So whether it drips down, drains down, whether it's sucked out, pulled out, yanked out, your subconscious mind cannot do this wrong. Just allow it. Just let it all go. Give yourself permission to just, that's right, just let it all go. Let it go. Let it go. Good. Just let it all go. That's right. Good, good, good. Letting go of all the hurt, the blame, the guilt, the shame. Letting it all go. Letting go of any hurt, blame, guilt, shame. Letting go of any hurt, pain, guilt, shame that's been piling up and holding you back. Letting it all go now. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Good. Well done. Just like a big pressure cooker with the valve open. Just let it all go out. Shh. Let it all go out. That's right. Just releasing all the pressure, opening up that valve, keeping it open as it whooshes out all that negativity that's been piling up and being an extra weight. Just releasing it now. Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Good. That's right. Letting go of all the pressure, all the tension, just letting it all go. Now. And when you've done enough for now, and only when you've done enough, you can open your eyes and feel absolutely amazing about yourself.
was interesting.
Any interesting feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, or sensations?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
things you haven't seen in a while?
A couple things I haven't seen in a while. One thing that I was kind of aware of.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to do it again?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So what I'd like you to do now, Chris, is I'd like you to breathe in and look up. And as you exhale, just bring your head down and close your eyes. And we're going to do that 3 times. Okay. So slowly looking up, opening your eyes as you inhale, and exhale as you close your eyes and take your head down. Taking your time, we'll do that one more time. Breathing in deep, nice deep belly breath, breathing in energy. And this time as you exhale and close your eyes, I'd like you to keep your eyes closed as you exhale and bring your head slightly forward. Good. And just imagine, only imagine now, going back to that mystical, magical place. That mystical, magical place where you feel so good, so comfortable. Just imagine, only imagine now, what it would feel like now to go to that mystical, magical, feel-good place. And go ahead and go there now. And just imagine, only imagine now, letting go of any negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Your powerful subconscious mind knows exactly how to let go of all the negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. That powerful, powerful you knows the best way to let go of all the negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Just let it all go now. Letting go of all the guilt, the shame, the frustration, the anger, letting it all go. Letting go of any guilt, shame, anger, frustration. Just let it go. Letting go of any guilt, pain, anger, frustration, shame, or any other negative emotions that have been holding you back since you were a little person. Just let it all go now. Letting go of any fear or pain, guilt or shame that's been piling up. Just let it all go now. Just let it go. That's good. Let it go. Just let it all go now. Let it go. Just like a big pressure cooker with the valve open. Just letting go of all the pressure. Whoosh. Let it drift and drain out of you. Let it be dragged out, pulled out. Your subconscious mind knows the best way to just let it go. Now, just let it go. Just let it all go. Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Good. That's right. Just letting go of all the negativity. Just letting go of any negative. Any negative. Just let go of any negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Just let them go. Any negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Just let them go. Letting go of all the negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Now, and when you've done enough, and you know you've done enough, just take your time. When you've done enough, you can open your eyes and feel so happy.
That ended strange, but yeah,
What are you getting?
that was cool.
What's cool?
So so the first time was there was images and that kind of stuff. That time it just felt more like there was uh like a sludge
Sludge?
on me,
Yeah.
just
What color was it? Was there a color or no?
it was just dark. It was black.
Dark, like a black sludge.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. Um and I needed to get it off me.
That's right. You did need it to get
And
off you.
and then I had this it was a lot of it, I mean, most of it got off, and then I had this memory of me as a kid. I don't know how old I was, but we had it was very cool. We lived on a farm, and um the barn, the eaves trough was broken on the barn. So when it rained, all the water would just come down and just shoot down. Because I was asking for a waterfall to come in and just clean it off. And I remember as a kid, thinking it was the coolest thing to go out there and just have a shower in
Yeah,
this natural water. So I was there,
beautiful.
and
That cleansing from the water
yeah,
that was coming off from
yeah,
something that was broken, and yet it was perfect.
yeah, completely right.
Wow. I
Um,
love that.
and so I was just sort of watching for a bit, and then I was like, you know what, I need to merge with that me.
Yes, that's
And
right.
yeah, so then I did, and then so then I feel the pressure of the water dropping, and yeah, just was soap and cleaning it off.
And how did it feel when you were a kid and you were experiencing that?
It was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was yeah, it was like something that nobody else could or would feel,
No,
because
it was unique to you.
they didn't have they wouldn't have the opportunity or the idea
Yeah,
to go and do it. It's like,
that's right.
that's kind of cool. So let's, yeah.
Very cool.
And then
Okay,
yeah, so then I just sort of separated and just gave him a hug and came back.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, one more time. Deep breath in. And eyes closed now. Good. Just imagine, only imagine now, going back to that mystical, magical place. That place where you feel so good. That magical place where you know you can make any powerful, positive changes. And go ahead and be there now. And just notice what you notice directly in front of you. And take it all in. It could be something that you see, something that you hear, or perhaps something that you feel. It could be one of these things, more than one, all of them. Just take it all in now. Good. And just imagine, only imagine now, way out in the distance, noticing the sun hitting water and sparkling as it hits. And begin to walk closer and closer to the sound of the water and the glitter of the sun as it hits the water. It could be a waterfall or a river. It could be an ocean or a gentle rain in the distance. Just walk over there. And when you get there, just give me a nod. Good. Now, what I'd like your powerful subconscious mind, that powerful, powerful you, that part of you that has all the answers and wants the best for you. Just allow that part of you now to imagine, only imagine now, reaching in and cupping that water, opening your hands and creating a cup with your hands and taking some of that water and bringing it up towards your face, above your head, and just releasing it as that water drips from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Just imagine what it would feel like now for that cleansing water to drip from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, all the way down your body, deeper and deeper and deeper down. Now, just imagine, only imagine now what it would feel like to cleanse in that water. But just imagine, only imagine now, that water now merging with your body and swirling around inside your body, bringing that cleansing as if it were a gentle pressure wash, cleansing any leftover gunk as it drips out of your body, and allow the pressure of that water to give you that gentle cleanse, removing any negative feelings, images, thoughts, emotions, and sensations, just letting them go. And when you feel that all that gunk in your vessel has completely dripped out and drained out of your body, and only when you feel it has completely released and you've completely let it go, just give me a nod. Take your time. Good. And what I'd like you to do now is just imagine, only imagine now, once again, reaching for that water as you cup your hands and just take it in. Hold the water in your hands and notice the sun now hitting the water, and you notice the sparkle, the glitter, as if it were a diamond. And feel how good it feels to have this water, this pure, magical water in your hands now. And what I'd like you to do now is just raise your hands above your head and once again, allow that water to drip down. And as it drips down from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, the magic merges inside of you, swirling around every part of your body. The magic that was softened by the sun, energized by the sun. Feel it as if it were a hug. Feel what it feels like. Just feel that warm, liquid sunshine. That water full of awesomeness. Merge with your body as if it were part of your bloodstream. And as it swirls around your body, it brings to you a remembering. Just imagine, only imagine now remembering who you really are. That powerful, powerful you. That part of you that was born perfect, perfectly balanced, perfectly natural. Your natural state. It's still there. It's always been there. That little boy that you want to give that hug to is already there. You've been carrying him around. He's been looking out for you. And you can let him know that you got this now. You're the adult now, and you're going to look after him. And you remember his magic. You remember how good it felt to be that little boy. To have these amazing out-of-the-box ideas. To be so creative and fearless, not worrying about what anyone else thought. Not giving a shit about what anyone else thought, because you're that little boy having fun. And that water is swirling around your body, remembering, taking you there. Feel what it feels like to remember how powerful you are. It's always there, it's always been there. That internal hug. And anytime you wash your hands, whether it's in the shower or washing dishes, whether it's in the bathroom sink, anytime you wash your hands, you'll remember this awesome feeling of being hugged with this magical water. You'll remember who you really are. Anytime you touch water, anytime you wash your hands, it'll cleanse your body of the gunk and remind you, put the magic back in you, swirl that magic all through your bloodstream and remember who you really are. And anytime you wash your hands, whether you're washing your hands at the bathroom sink, washing dishes, having a shower, anytime the water hits your hands, you'll feel this good, this awesome, this powerful and magical, and you'll remember that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. That power is you, and you are that power. And when you've done enough, and you've integrated and embraced how powerful you truly are, when you've integrated all the learning and all the remembering, and only then take your time. You can open your eyes and feel better than you've felt in years. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, that was very good. That was cool.
What's cool?
That was very, very cool.
Just watch for a sec. Just watch me for a sec. And anytime you wash your hands, just remember that waterfall, that awesomeness, and that power. That is you. Yes?
Yeah. That's
Good.
yeah. Again, just the link to water too, which is phenomenal. I
How are
like
you feeling?
good.
That's right. You do feel good.
Very good.
Stepping into your power feels really good.
Very good. Yeah. Just ready.
That's right.
Just ready.
You are ready.